And welcome to the first ever Northstars Show. I am Lance Rexler inside the CA Nesbitt Arena, getting set to kick off another season with the Northstars 2011-2012. It's going to be a great year, a lot of returning players, a lot of new rookies. Looks like we got a pretty good team in store for us. Going to talk to head coach Dustin Levesque in this show, talking about this past weekend. They just finished on the road. They ended up 2-1, so they got 4 points on the road, which is a great start for the Northstars. So they're going to come back with their heads held high. They got 2 games this weekend against the Eastman Selects. They're going to go Friday night at 7:30 and then Saturday at 7:30. And I'm going to have Kathy Valentino to talk about the home openers that are happening this weekend. She's going to talk about the good things that are going to be happening, Comair being the sponsor, all the other good things that are going to be happening throughout the season, some of the stuff the Northstars have been doing the last couple of weeks leading up to the season, and she'll inform you as to where you're going to be parking and all the different things that are going to be happening with the renovations going on to the lobby here at the TRCC. So stay tuned for that. Plus, we got a special guest, our first ever 1 minute with the Northstars. It's Cole Dolk. We have to do it with him because after 70 games, he finally scored his first goal with the Northstars. It was a big, big moment. So we'll be talking to Cole Dolk as well. And these right here, these bad boys, we got 2 season passes. We're going to be giving them away. We'll let you know how you can get yourself your hands on these in just a little bit. That'll be coming up with Kathy Valentino. So stay tuned for that. It's all coming up here on the Northstars Show.
Hi, I'm Brady Laycock, number 24 for your Northstars. Position is center. Hometown Thompson, Manitoba. I attended elementary school at Westwood, and my favorite NHL player is Wayne Simmons.
And now joined by head coach Dustin Levesque of the Northstars. Dustin, you guys started the season on the road last weekend, finished 2-1, pretty good showing. You guys started off with a shutout, 5-0 over top of the Yellowhead Chiefs, and then you had the 3-1 win 3-1 loss to the Southwest Cougars on the second day, and then came back with a victory over the Parkland Rangers. Final score 8-5. How was the weekend all in all?
Pretty solid. You got to be happy with the 4 points. Way too many shots on net, though. We had over 30. I think we averaged 38 shots against a game there. We got to cut that down by about 10 or 15 if possible. But Justin played excellent in both games. Got the shutout in the first, like you mentioned. Aaron Valance played really well in the third game as well. Just we kind of took our foot off the gas in the third once we got up 6-2 against Parkland. So Yellowhead, good game. Southwest, we played a really good third period. The first 2 were a little slow. And it was nice to see that promising effort against Southwest, considering all the guys they have returning.
Do you think that being on the road for the first trip, 3 games in a row, maybe the kids were a little tired at the end of the third game there, or do you think they just kind of got a little too I guess, over excited or thought they were well in hand in this game, and that's what got to them?
You know what? They were actually tired after the first game because there were so many penalties. We were killing penalties like crazy. A lot of special teams with these new head contact rules. So they were pretty beat after game 1. Out of start of game 2, that it showed. They came out pretty flat. We had to rely on some of the guys a little bit down the roster to pick up the slack, and they played really well to get that forecheck going. Third game, we came out with some energy again, and it was more just a mental letdown than a physical letdown against Parkland.
All right, always good to start the season on the road. Good time for the team to mesh together. How did the team seem to mesh on the road for the first trip?
They seem to do really well. You know, we've done a lot of off-ice functions this year to try and get that team building kicked off, a good kickstart to that. So we went to the lake. We had a lot of fun out there. We had the day at Safeway with the Terry Fox run, the walk a mile in her shoes, a bunch of different events with the team to get them together and get to know each other. And they seem to be coming together really close.
Rumor has it you looked pretty good in high heels. That's just what I was told.
You know, I had the open-toe shoes, and they were a lot easier, a lot less painful than the closed-toe, so I was pretty comfortable, I got to admit.
Yeah, all right.
Plus, I had a little bag over my shoulder, kind of accented things. It was good. It was a good time.
You touched in a little bit about some of the newer players stepping up in the second game and in the third game. How were the rookies looking out there for their first time?
It's going to be a little bit of an adjustment for our 15-year-old defensemen. All 3 of them got in some time. Jordy Valentino played. He put in a lot of effort. I was really pleased with him. Aaron Beauchamp and Rick Frechette, they got a little bit of ways to go, but that's nice with having all the 4 16-year-olds coming back to lead the way and take some pressure off them, unlike last year where they were thrown right into things. Brady Laycock played really well. Stephen Gorin played really well. Zach Garrett, Jameson Scott had 2 goals and an assist. So all the new guys, the new rookies we have coming in, they all played really well this week, and I'm happy with everybody.
Not only do you have new rookies on the team as players, but coaches as well. How is the coaching staff making the adjustment this year?
You know what? It's going along really well. We have Kane Doran as a trainer. He's fitting in no problem, pushing these guys in dry land. He already had to pop in a separated shoulder in the first game there. Bruce Highway separated his shoulder, so he's no stranger to injuries, and he's comfortable around people getting hurt. Doesn't like it, but he's comfortable around it, can deal with it. So, and also he was helping out with the scouting during the games in the stands. Really beneficial to have a hockey player that I played with back in AAA in the stands for us. And Eddie Wood, played with him as well back in AAA, and he's running the D, and he's just fitting in no problem. He's really comfortable on the ice with the kids, and he did great on the bench. He brings a wealth of experience and knowledge to help us as well with the defensive side of the game.
That's excellent to hear. Might be a little too early to talk about it. Power play, penalty kill, how did that look over the weekend?
Penalty kill was fabulous, I have to say. We've got the 2 Quinn brothers that we paired up that came to us back from Parkland. They played really well together as a pair. We had Brendan Barron, Tanner Hepp, Drake Bodie, Eddie Bear, and we're trying to play with some other players on the point or on the penalty kill as well. So really good on the penalty kill. Power play, wrong people. You're trying to make some plays to people that aren't in the right spot. It's going to take a little longer for that to come together, but we've got time to work on it here in practice this week.
All right, and captains and assistants, you've named them obviously. Who are they, and how did you come to the decision to make them your choices this year?
Okay, well last week we decided on our captains and assistants. For assistants we have Eddie Bear, 17-year-old returning player who led the team in goals last year. And then we have Corey Reed on defense, and also, who's my other assistant? Drake Bodie is an assistant. So those guys, they talk well, they have a lot of respect from the team, right? The players respect them. Corey is a very respectful individual. He carries himself well. He represents the team well on and off the ice, I think. He does dry land the right way, proper technique. He never cheats. Eddie Bear is he's a natural talent out there, and he has instant respect from these players because of his skill set. And Drake's very talkative. He's talkative on the ice. He's talkative on the bench and in the room. He's always talking hockey, and he's focused. So we thought those were some good choices for us. And the captain this year is Tanner Hepp. So Tanner Hepp, even late last year, we knew that he had high potential to be one of the major leaders on the team. Again, he knows when it's time to be serious and when it's time to and when it's time to have a little bit of fun. He finds that fine line very well. He works hard all the time, always 100% on and off the ice. Another leader in dry land. He's got a very strong skill set of leadership qualities. So we're happy with all those guys we chose.
All right, let's talk one more thing about last weekend. Your choice for Player of the Week.
My choice for Player of the Weekend? Oh, geez. I can't just go with points. Drake's been here for a year, though. He had 5 points, but he's already been here for a year, so I'm not going to give it to him. Justin played great in his 2 games. I'll go 2. I'll go Defensive Player of the Week. I'm going to give it to Justin. And offensive, I've got to give it to Jameson Scott. 2 goals and assists. He was just always a presence out there. He played all 3 games, and it's being his first year in AAA, I was pleased with his offensive output.
All right, coming up this weekend, pair of games against Eastman Select. Should be a pretty tough matchup. They are 2-0. They got 4 points over the weekend as well, beating Kenora 4-2 and then beating the Pembina Valley Hawks 3-2, which is always a tough team to play in the West. What do you guys expect out of the Eastman Selects this weekend?
You got to expect them to be pretty solid. They are every year. They have been for about a decade anyways. So we're expecting a tough battle. They've got a little bit of turnover in their roster, but I see they have Brett Hansen's younger brother. And Brett Hansen, if you know him, he was with Eastman for a few years. He was their captain last year, really talented player. And talking to his dad this summer, his younger brother's the more talented one. He just doesn't quite have the drive. So we'll see what he looks like out there. I expect a tough match. They're always tough. So we got to come prepared and focused and ready to go on Friday night.
All right, and those 2 games, Friday night at 7:30 and then Saturday at 7:30, both here at the CN Nesbitt Arena. You can catch those games live on CHTM, or Friday night's game live on CHTM. And you can also catch the games broadcasted on Shaw TV. And you can check out your local listings for the broadcast times, and also check out shawtv.com, and you can find out the information there as well. All right, thanks a lot, Dustin, and all the best of luck this weekend, and hopefully we'll be talking to you all season long.
Right on. Thank you, Lance. Okay.
Hi, my name's Darrell, but you can call me Tyrell. My number's 15, position center, hometown, Thompson, Manitoba, elementary school, Brentwood, favorite NHL player, Dustin Bufflin.
And now back inside the CNS Arena with Kathy Valentino, Public Relations with the Northman Northstars, PR as we like to call it. 17 years, roughly 17 years with the Northstars now. The Queen of Public Relations, as I like to call you. Not just here for the Northstars, but in Thompson. Lots of stuff coming up for the Northstars. They open up the season on the road. They got the home opener coming up this weekend. What do you guys got planned?
Well, we have a pretty exciting home opener. We have Comair sponsoring the home opener weekend. So they're going to give away free stuff to the first, I think, couple hundred people that come through the doors. Both nights, they're going to offer some free flights for people to win from Thompson to Winnipeg. They're going to have a booth set up and banners set up, and it's going to be pretty exciting having them sponsor us for this home opener weekend.
All right, so those games are Friday and Saturday, 7:30 puck drops, both nice. So come check the games out. Some new things happening with renovations to the lobby. I know you really want to stress some certain things to people who are going to come watch the game, parking-wise, concession-wise. Give us the whole spiel.
I'll give you the spiel. I had the opportunity today, actually, to tour the new facility, and it's going to be well worth the wait. It will be absolutely an amazing facility. I want people to be aware that when they come to the game, especially Friday night, we're going to have a bit of a learning curve for all of us. Follow the signage that the city's going to have in place outside, and hopefully the new parking lot will be ready for Friday night's game. It looks like it's going to be, and you're going to actually park where the old tennis courts were to the far area where Paul's showing you right now, and you're going to come in the doors right where you see Mr. Levesque standing. That's going to be the doors where you come into the CA Nesbitt now for all functions, and the bathrooms are located right there. So it's going to work very well. We will have a makeshift concession set up. We're going to have all our same stuff, our 50/50s, our program, our table. Everything's going to work out just fine. Big thanks to the city. They've been more than accommodating to get things done here for us for home opener weekend.
So not much has changed other than parking.
Right, parking's an issue, but it looks like it's going to be great.
Excellent.
And the bathrooms. The bathrooms,
the bathrooms
are
are also over there
yeah.
as well, yes. Key thing, the bathrooms.
Yes, absolutely.
You guys, busy week, or busy couple of weeks leading up to the opening of the season where you guys were on the road. You guys had a whole bunch of stuff with the Northstars, getting out in the community, which is what the Northstars need to do, get their faces out there so the people can see the new kids on the team, see the returning players. Some of the things you guys did, you had the Safeway bag day. How did that go?
That's a great day. The players spent the day at Canada Safeway on a Saturday, and they bagged groceries. They did lots of facing on the shelves in the Safeway store. They worked there all day, and then at the till, people are asked to make a donation to the Northman Northstars, and it's always a great event. It's a good little fundraiser, and it's good to get the kids in the community that day.
All right, some good manual labor.
Yes, it was.
Also had a good event with the YWCA, Walk in Her Shoes. Pretty funny thing. You see a whole bunch of grown men walking around in high heels.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Apparently, the head coach walked very well in high heels.
Dustin.
So yes, so
I could see that.
The kids had a lot of fun with that. There were some concerns about kids rolling their ankles in the heels, but nobody got hurt doing that. And then the next day, they actually ran in the Terry Fox run. So they had a pretty busy weekend that weekend. And the one weekend did the Safeway thing, and they actually spent a weekend for a whole day out at the Waring's cabin, and they had a paint lake day and a get to know each other day, and that was a real good team building day they had that Dustin put on.
Excellent. Another thing they also did so that everyone in the community can meet them was a floor hockey tournament, or game, I guess, and it was Meet the Northstars, where they signed some autographs and just met the younger kids in Thompson.
Yeah, we ran that in conjunction with some Thompson Minor hockey stuff that was going on in the Gordon Beard Arena. We had the floor hockey and stuff set up in here before the ice went in, and the players cooked hot dogs, and it was more like for the little kids, or just for kids in general, to get to meet the players and get them out in the community.
Perfect. So let's talk about some of the things you got coming up throughout the season. Any events that the Northstars have going on the go so far?
Well, this is a pretty new event, the Shaw TV show.
Yeah, this is first ever. So it's going pretty good so far. I must say, we got Kathy Valentino on it. How can it go wrong?
So this is a new thing. That's a good thing. There's a a new sports guy at CHTM who's also really gung-ho, and you can hear that we've had the players on the radio introducing themselves, little blurbs this week. We're going to do a lot of our regular stuff also will be happening, special events like the Halloween, and Shaw's going to do some type of shoot to win in between periods. We'll do the Christmas thing. We're going to do a big minor hockey day the first weekend in November, hopefully. So that's always a big event. So we'll get some advertising out for that. And we'll have the regular ads in the Thompson Citizen, so people can just take a note of that, of when those events are coming on. And also, all of our information is always on our website.
Which is?
www.normannorthstars.com.
Okay.
I hope that's it.
And we can't forget Noise Nights. Noise Nights coming back?
Well, we're going to have to maybe revamp the Noise Night thing, because there was a new guy making the AAA midget schedule this year.
Oh.
And he actually gave us Eastman as our home opener.
Yes, I
and
saw
that
that.
usually doesn't happen. So struggling with that a bit, but we'll let everybody know what our plans are with that.
Okay. Well, one more thing to do here, Kathy. We
Okay.
got a pair of season tickets to give away. They're in my pocket. Are you ready?
Yep.
Are you ready? There they are. Oh, do I got them upside down? I do. Hold on. There we go. One more time, Paul. There they are. Pair of season tickets, Norman Northstars. This question, don't answer it because I know you're not going to know the answer.
Okay.
But we want to know who was the leading goal scorer for the Northstars last year. Don't answer it. That is the question, and we're going to give away these tickets. How are we going to do it? You can email us at shawcable11@shaw.ca. Okay? Email us and give us the right answer, and you could be winning these season tickets. Come check out the Northstars all year long. All right. Well, thank you very much, Kathy.
Thanks, you guys. You do a great job for us.
Right here, I got Cole Doak of the Norman Northstars, third-year player. I heard you want to bet this weekend.
Oh, yeah, I want to bet.
Yeah, how'd you do that?
Well, I scored a goal this weekend. I bet Ackerman that I would score this game. He bet me I didn't, and now we'll be seeing Ackerman wearing a fishbowl every once in a while.
Now, the big thing about this goal, Doak's first goal with the Northstars. How did it feel?
Well, you know, I'm always scoring goals. Nah, I'm just kidding with it. Anyways, no, I felt great. 5 minutes of pleasure, and then...
All right, man. First goal against the Parkland Rangers. That's quite the accomplishment. You know, must have felt pretty good after having all those near misses posts. You know, I've seen you play quite a few times with the Northstars throughout the last couple of years. And, you know, there's been some close calls, but finally you potted one, eh?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, not only did you get your first goal, but you are going to be the first one to do 1 minute question. Okay? 1 minute question. Are you ready? I got the questions. You got the answers. Hopefully you got the answers. You got the answers?
I hope so.
All right. We got 1 minute on the clock. Okay, we ready? Favorite arena?
C.A. Nesbitt.
All right.
Wink. Go on.
Facebook, Twitter? What do you
I
prefer?
don't know. Facebook? Oh,
Facebook,
no.
how many friends you got?
Oh, no, I haven't been on there since Nom.
All right, do you use Twitter at all?
Nah.
No?
Ain't
Never?
my style.
Okay. All right, what do we got here? Favorite movie?
Favorite movie? It's going to have to go to... I'm going to go to give it to Happy Gilmore.
All right. Favorite TV show?
Favorite TV show? I'm going to have to give it to Glee. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I could imagine that.
No, I don't know. I'm probably going to have to go Big
Come on,
Bang Theory.
Oh, that's a good one. Favorite roommate on the road?
Oh, man, this is a tough one. I'm going to have to give it to Justin Pollock, my boy.
Messiest teammate?
Messiest teammate? Oh, man. Oh, this one's going to be good. No, not you. I'm going to have to give it to, who's on the background? But no, I'm going to give it to Ackerman. He's just a messy guy, you know. Can't get past those things.
Your best Christmas present?
Best Christmas present?
They won't know. You'll know.
I always get this question. I don't know what to say.
Do you celebrate Christmas?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll just go with that. Favorite video game?
Favorite video game? Oh, Chell 12 all the
Oh,
way.
I love it. I love it. Okay, final one. Favorite sport other than hockey?
I'm going to have to go with, You're going to have to go with basketball. I got some mad hops in there.
All right, there you go. 1 minute. That is all.
I will see you guys later.
Perfect. There's Cole Doak. Scored his first goal with the Norman Northstars. Has been close to 70 games. Got to congratulate you, buddy. Good job.
Okay, so the guys wanted to see a reenactment of Cole Doak's first goal in how many games, Ryan? It's close to 70, 69, 70 games, I think. So we had Brady Laycock taking the draw, and we ended up with Cole Doak just back here in his off wing, Stephen Gore in there, and I don't know who the point men were in this particular one. So anyways, clean off the draw, Brady wins it back, and that was probably his second, third draw that period where he's winning it cleanly. Doak with a little bit of a one-timer, straight into the net. Doak kind of looks around for a bit, realizes he actually scored, and had the biggest celebration you've ever seen in AAA hockey, I think. And that was pretty much it. The shame was, it took him that long to score and he didn't even see it go in the net.
And thanks everyone for joining us for the first ever Norman Northstars Show. I am Lance Rexuler for Shaw TV. Make sure you make your way down to the CNS Arena this weekend. You got a pair of good games on hand. Eastman Selects are in town. Normally it's noise night against the Eastman Selects. Some adjustments being made, but hey, we still want to bring the noise. So come down and cheer on the Northstars. It's the home opener. 7:30 Friday night, 7:30 on Saturday nights, so a pair of good games going to be happening down here at the CNS Arena. I'd like to thank my guests. Dustin Levesque, head coach, Kathy Valentino, PR rep for the Northstars, and first-time goal scorer, Cole Doak from the PAW, third-year player. Finally, he gets one. Congratulations, buddy, and great explanation, Dustin. It looked good. Don't forget also, we got the pair of season passes to give away. Top goal scorer was the question. Who was the top goal scorer for the Norman Northstars last year? And you can email us at the email right at the bottom of the screen. Email us the answer, and we'll be giving those away on our next show. We'll let you know who the winner is, and some great tickets, season tickets. You can't go wrong with that. If you want to Twitter us or email us any of the questions that you might have for the coaches, we'll do a little segment where we have the fans ask the coaches. We got Shaw Cable 11 at shaw.ca is our website, and you can Twitter us at Shaw TV Thompson. So check out Twitter, check out the Facebook page. Lots of places you can reach us and give us your answers for that question, as well as the questions for the head coach. And don't forget, when you're coming to the game, some new changes being made. Entrance is at the back of the arena because the parking is at the back of the arena. We got the washrooms right over here, like Kathy explained earlier. So just keep that in mind. There will be a concession as well. The lobby is closed with the renovations, but there will be a concession. Lots of good stuff going to be happening down here at the Norman Northstars home opener. Don't forget, Shaw Shoot to Win, I do believe, is coming back. So you can come take your chance at winning some great prizes from Shaw. We got the season tickets to give away. It's going to be a great weekend. So head on down to the CNS Arena. Once again, Friday night, 7:30, and also at 7:30 on Saturday. I know CHTM is going to be holding the game live on Friday night. If you can't make it to the arena, you can catch it live on the radio. Or maybe you just want to bring the radio down to the arena and listen to the call as the game is being played. It's going to be a good one, so come check out the Norman Northstars as they have their home opener this weekend against the Eastman Selects. For Shaw TV, I'm Lance Rexuler.